Hey guys, so as you know, it's almost back to school time. With that, this is my back to school guide. So for the laptop, I'm gonna bring the MacBook Air 2015 13-inch. Now this isn't the greatest laptop in the world, but it'll get the job done considering most schools just use Chromebooks anyways. And you guys might be asking, why don't I consider bringing my MacBook Pro 2015 instead? I have two reasons. One, kids are ruthless. And two, nobody wants to carry around this big bulky thing anyways. And besides, this laptop has just enough power to play a little bit of Minecraft in between classes, because that's all kids do nowadays. I would know. Oh yeah, and I'm also bringing this $10 wireless mouse for my MacBook so I can play games in class. It also has silent switches, so nobody else can hear you cranking out 90s or placing blocks. And we're gonna need a power supply for that Mac. So I brought this beat up old charger because once again, kids are ruthless and they will yank this out of the wall. And I also have this MacBook extension cord for if your desk is in the middle of the room and you don't have a port near you. Next, you might be thinking I would bring my iPad mini 7th gen because that has an Apple Pencil and it's for art.
Kids are ruthless.
And they will take your stuff if it's too expensive. That's why instead, I recommend the Wi-Fi only 16GB iPad Air 2, because at least this is a little more affordable. And if you really want a pen, you can just use the back of one of these. But with iOS 15, it takes up half the storage, so you better choose your apps wisely. Next up for the phone you should bring, I'm bringing my iPhone SE. Because again, kids are ruthless and they will take your stuff. This kinda gets the job done, even though it's falling apart. But you don't need a phone in school anyways, kids. And besides, the camera in this iPhone SE is good enough where you can go record those school fights with one hand and cheer on the winner. And to charge the iPhone SE, I brought this 60-watt Nintendo Switch 2 USB-C charger, so that your iPhone SE that can only charge at 20 watts will charge super quick with the 60-watt adapter. And now for the miscellaneous stuff. Instead of going out and buying a new notebook, I'm going to use the same notebook I've been using for the past 4 years. Because I only use 3 pages a year. I said it 4 times and I'll say it again. Kids are ruthless. That's why I'm bringing a med kit. As for cooling down, some schools don't even have AC. Which in my opinion is a fundamental right in the US. That's why I brought my biggest fan with me. The battery's shot, but it works when it's plugged in sometimes. And besides scissors and hole punchers and markers, that's all I'm bringing. Now it's time for the fit. First up, I got this Pokemon hat. All the kids will be jealous of you wearing this in high school. Next up, we gotta get this shirt. So I picked up this John Pork shirt for $15 off of Alibaba. Every kid will want to be your friend when wearing this. If you're someone who needs glasses, these $600 Ray-Ban glasses will do. That's right, spend all your money on Ray-Ban glasses and not a new iPad or laptop. Just make sure these stay on your head and not on the floor. And if your prescription glasses weren't enough, make sure you also get a pair of Metas. Then you don't even need your iPhone SE to go record the fight. If you really want to get all the buzz, you gotta wear a 24-karat gold Netflix that costs as much as your first car. And maybe how much your life is worth. Why am I doing that? For transportation, you don't want to be seen pulling up in your mom's car. And that's why instead, I recommend you buy this $1,200 Segway scooter. Remember, you cheaped out on your MacBook, so you can afford this. Now if the chain doesn't give you huzz, this will. Also, for extended range you don't need, make sure you buy the $300 battery pack that's always sold out and getting scalped. Make sure you also get a horn, so you can tell all the bitches to get the fuck out the way. I'm sure this is obvious, but no one can survive one day in school without AirPods in. Introducing the AirPod Pro 3rd generations. These only cost as much as that Segway battery pack you bought. And that concludes my senior year school supply list. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!